Hi guys, Vanessa here. So today's video is going to be me creating this halo eye. I felt like I wanted to do something different rather than the typical cut crease. So I wanted to show you guys today how to do this halo eye. So if you would like to learn how to recreate this look, then just keep on watching. So for today's look, I'm going to be going in with the Modern Renaissance palette. As you can tell, she's been used and abused. First shade, I'm going to be going in with Golden Ochre. That's basically going to be my transition shade. So I'm applying it a little bit above the crease and just blending that in. After, I went in with the shade Raw Sienna and I placed that right exactly where I laid Golden Ochre just to deepen things up more. I'm just laying that right on top. I went back in with Golden Ochre and I'm going in back with my fluffy brush and just making sure that the edges are well blended and there is no harsh lines. To start off that halo eye, I went in with the shade Realger. I go in on the outer corner of the eye. I here then realized that I needed some translucent powder. Anytime you do your foundation before shadow, you want to apply maybe some translucent powder under the eye just to make sure that it can catch any fallout that the shadows may give. So to start off that halo eye, I'm going in with the shade Realger and I'm applying that to the inner and outer portion of the eye, leaving the center of the lid bare. Going in back with my transition shade in the shade Golden Ochre, I'm just blending out the crease just to make sure that everything's looking seamless and well blended. So now I'm applying the shade Red Ochre and I'm applying that on the outer portion of where I applied Realger, but on the outer parts of the eye, if that makes sense. So that gives me more of an intense look just by applying that deeper shade on the very outer portion of the eye. Now going in with the center, I'm applying some concealer to really brighten up the look. I'm applying it to brighten up and intensify the center of the lid. So I'm going in with the shade Primavera right on top to really intensify the center of the eyelid and to brighten it up. It's basically giving like a spotlight effect, if that makes sense. Going in back with Realger, I just want to make sure that I didn't lose any pigment and color, so I sandwich using this shade Realger with the Primavera and making sure that everything's looking well cohesive. So then I also go in just a sec with Red Ochre, which is that outer deep red shade, and I'm making sure that again I'm not losing pigment and that everything's looking well blended. It is something that you're going to kind of go back and forth with. Again, it's just patience. So yeah. And then blending in that transition shade. That one is Golden Ochre, just to make sure that everything's looking well seamless and there are no harsh lines. So I finish up the other eye off camera. I'm dusting away any of that excess powder that I applied to catch any fallout under the eye. Here I'm going in with my bronzer in the Sun by the Fenty Beauty. For highlighter, I'm going in with the shade Cookie by Benefit and I'm applying it to all the high points of the face. So that's my cheekbones, my nose, to chin, above the brows. Then for blush, I went in with my blush in the shade Pero Primavera by Milani. And of course, to tie in my whole eye look together, I needed some inner corner highlight, so I applied my Benefit in the shade Cookie, once again in the inner corner. So to finish off the eyes, I went in with a flat liner brush and I used the shade Red Ochre to sweep across the entire bottom lash line. So to complete this whole look, I went in with the shade Fearless by Rare Beauty. Then I set the face with my Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. Okay guys, so that completes the look for today. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me create this halo eye. I hope in some way I was able to help you guys learn how to do a halo eye if you are a beginner, or even if you're not a beginner and sometimes you can kind of get stuck along the way. That was a purpose for me to create this video. So I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow palette. She has been loved, as you can tell, but I wanted to bust her out because sometimes I feel like we get so caught up in our new eyeshadow palettes that we kind of forget our old ones, you know? So I want to bring her back out. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and until my next video, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and until next time, love you, bye!